Hello there, Taurus. This is Cindy from the New Moon Tarot, and this is a general love reading for Taurus for Moon, Sun, Rising, Venus, all that good stuff. If you'd like to order your own private reading, all of my information is down below in the description box. And if you would like to check your other placements and this one doesn't resonate for you, please feel free to do so. You can find out what your other placements are by Googling a free natal chart. All right, let's get started. So we have the Three of Swords in reverse. So a lot of you right now are going to be dealing with a choice between two new romantic partners. It looks like a water sign and a fire sign. Some of you may have both options. Some of you may just have one of those options, and it's just coming in on this general reading. So we have the Three of Swords in reverse, which is the end of a breakup. You're getting over a broken heart. I have a feeling some of you have been single for a while. There's that Three of Cups. So you may be just trying to have fun right now. Enjoy yourself. Do things that make you happy. It's hard to do like with the lockdowns going on, but doing your best to make yourself happy however you can. And that Queen of Wands is interesting energy. This can be that one of those options that's available. That person who has that magnetic fire sort of energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Or it could be your energy, what you're embodying right now, which is having a good time, flirting, enjoying being single for right now. Right. We're going to look at your energy. We're going to look at your persons along with the outcome and some advice. People in this case. Since you've had this breakup, I think you've been focusing on what makes you happy. We have the sun showing up here, which is a period of peace and contentment, along with that Nine of Cups. That's also being satisfied, being happy. I think that's what you've been working towards. And with the Ace of Pentacles, it's been a slow process. I think you are kind of laying, brick by brick, what would make you happy, like working on your work life and your social life and your romantic life and sort of building those blocks to get you to a place of happiness. That sun can also mean Leo or a sun sign, or a fire sign. So we have the Ten of Wands in reverse along with the sun again. Like I said, I think you are moving into a period of happiness right now, which is good, considering like what you've been through. You're laying down burdens with the Ten of Wands in reverse. I get the feeling that a lot of you have changed jobs or are about to change jobs, and I think that will enhance that happiness. There's the Magician, which is manifesting. That Magician is sort of taking your life into your own hands. It's a manifestation card. It's working really hard on something, like using all of the tools at your disposal to make something happen. We have kind of amazing manifestation powers once we realize that we do. There's nothing you can't do if you don't, put the right effort into it and it aligns with your highest self. So I think that's what you've been working on. That Five of Cups in reverse is walking away from regrets. I think you acknowledge that you have some regrets about how some things went down with you, but you've realized that there's nothing you can do about it, and it's time to, walk away from that. You've learned all you can from that lesson. And with the Four of Wands, you may be working on stability right now in your life, building a home for yourself, building a life for yourself that suits your needs. And I love that Temperance card. She's doing tree pose. She's finding balance. She's finding happiness. She's in her own energy and comfortable there. She's not trying to be anything to someone else. She's just being true to herself. Okay. So we have the Ace of Cups and the King of Wands and the Page of Cups. So, like I said, you have new love coming in with that Ace of Cups there. That's usually the start of a new relationship. It's an outpouring of emotion. It's letting someone in and kind of letting them see your vulnerable aspects, which is daunting. It's hard to do that. The King of Wands is that fire sign. Page of Cups. Um, that can be a love offer. I do think you have fire and water that shows up here again and again. So like I said, some of you are dealing with the fire sign, some of you are dealing with a water sign, possibly Pisces. Pisces and Leo is coming through pretty strongly here. So we have Strength, another Leo card. We have the Six of Wands, another Leo card, and we have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is again the start of a fresh new cycle. It's passionate too. It's someone who might be very creative. That card in particular, with all of like the painting and the books, this may be a very creative person that you're involved with or going to become involved with. Someone who's very focused on, attaining a certain level of status with that Six of Wands. They're interested in achievement. They want good things for themselves. They're very strong with the Strength card showing up. Very ambitious is what I'm getting off like from there. You also have the High Priestess, which I think is that intuitive water energy that I'm picking up. And that could be the water sign that you're dealing with. The Chariot is also very ambitious. It's someone who has a lot of momentum in their life. They're working towards goals. Someone who's setting a pace for themselves. Along with that Three of Wands, they may have, started a company, or they're working on something important right now, trying to get a new job, trying to better themselves. But this person is highly intuitive and very sensitive. So you have a passionate side here, you have a sensitive side here. I don't know if some of you may have both options. Some of you may only have one of these options, and this is a general reading, so it's like pulling in both of these pretty strong. So just be cognizant of that. But Knight of Cups, and we have the King of Wands, so again, water and fire. And that Four of Cups, I think for some of you, you may be confused about whether or not you want this person. Is this on your path? Do you want to step off your path and investigate this? Yeah, it's going to be a little bit confusing for you as to, trying to figure this out. But the Knight of Wands is very passionate, very charming. There's a lot of charm and magnetism with the wands, with the fire signs. And then the Knight of Cups, very emotive and almost like fairy tale prince or princess-ish. That's the word. Someone who's, just completely a romantic. Someone who would, buy you a bottle of wine and tell you some poetry and, want to talk about your lives and, like spending all those nights up talking with someone, all the things that you do whenever you're at the beginning stages of a romantic relationship with someone. So there's that. Here is some advice for you, which is the Queen of Wands, which you had the Queen a couple of times. This could be that fire sign. This could also be your energy as well, telling you to keep your options open, especially with that Seven of Cups there. That is definitely options. And some of you may have difficulty making a decision. You may be sort of ruminating about this, like, I don't even know what to do with this. The Nine of Swords is thinking about something, kind of obsessing about it almost in the reverse position, not being able to make a clear decision. Maybe these two options are available to you and it's hard to choose between the two of them. They have both merits and both, drawbacks to both of them. Or it can simply mean like you don't know if you are really going to go forward with this relationship at this time. Some of you are pretty content on your own. You've made some good strides to making yourselves happy. All right. let's look at the outcome. We have the Emperor, which is a traditional energy. It's all about order. Um, it's a mature sort of energy. This is the sort of person who like pays the bills and pays their taxes and goes to the grocery store and has everything clean, and someone who's just orderly and organized and has it all together. And that could be you, could be the person that you're going to be dealing with. But that King of Cups is definitely a love offer. Um, and that Page of Wands is definitely a message from this person. So you're gonna have some overtures. You're gonna have a romantic overture. You have the King of Cups here. You have that Ace of Cups. The pages are messages. There's a love offer coming your way, but it's up to you whether or not you want to accept it. It does look like things are going to be happy for you for quite a while. You're moving into a good period. So thank you so much for watching this. If this resonated, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment down below. And I will see you back here next week. All right, bye-bye.